The Honorable Dr. Pierre Layman, president and founder of RoboWatch, has been named Man of the Year for 2016 by the International Association of Top Professionals. He is being recognized for his creation of an anti-robotic counter-revolution to save mankind. He has concluded from his extensive research that artificial intelligence, AI, robots, and advanced computers may soon doom mankind and take over humanity. Dr. Layman first discovered the dangers posed by robotics as he was studying about the concept of order. He read numerous articles about robots and listened in person to a terrifying lecture from Professor Kevin Warwick. Mr. Warwick proclaimed that the cyborgs will be running the show in the future. If you want to be a chimpanzee, remain a human being. Naturally, Dr. Layman became deeply concerned that the dominance of organic life could one day become threatened by very invasive and disruptive digital technologies. Dr. Layman worried that such rising technological dominance seemed so dramatically obsessive that it might largely be an unforeseen result of an undiagnosed mental illness. He first discovered and identified this strange new form of mental illness by giving it the name of psychosomatic technophilia. Translated into English, it literally means an abnormal love or attraction for technology that replaces one's body and mind. This psychosomatic technophilia, Dr. Layman believes, could possibly be a new form of OCD, obsessive-compulsive disorder. As a result of his findings, he founded RoboWatch. RoboWatch is an international human rights advocacy group whose main purpose is to keep a watchful eye on the fast, almost unstoppable developments occurring in the fields of robotics, computing, and artificial intelligence. There aren't many people outside of the fields of robotics who really understand that our modern society is not just embracing a future of exciting technological progress. Rather, Dr. Layman's extensive study of singularity theory makes him fear that mankind will come to an end by around the year 2045. He calls this dire situation the new RIP, robots in place, due to the ticking down of the 2045 robo-death clock. As the leader of RoboWatch, Dr. Layman strongly feels that he is being spiritually summoned to perform a special mission by God to save mankind before it's too late. For this reason, Dr. Layman likes to refer to his spiritual self by the nickname Poor Dad. Dr. Layman is the author of 7 books. Most of his publications apply to the unique educational principle that he invented and named CompuThink. CompuThink means computer-like, ways or modes of human thinking. CompuThink asks us to consider the following question: can we learn to think, or at least process information, somewhat like computers do, but without always having to actually use computers? Dr. Layman posits that CompuThink could help us reduce our modern tendency towards hypercomputerization and excessive hyperuse of computers. Dr. Layman holds an AS in Life Science from Lake Michigan College, a BS with distinction in Anthropology Zoology from the University of Michigan, an MS in Physiology from the University of Michigan Medical School, and EDS Educational Specialist degree in Physiology and Health Science from Ball State University. His first PhD was in Health and Safety Studies at the University of Illinois. His second PhD, along with a grand PhD in medicine, were granted by the Académie Européenne d'Information and the World Information Distributed University, Brussels, Belgium, 2003. Dr. Layman has been recognized globally by numerous organizations and committees and has received many accolades for his lifetime struggle of fighting for mankind. In 2003, the Grand Doctoral Committee, affiliated with the UN, granted him the first Grand Doctor of Philosophy in Medicine for the United States for being the first to ever formulate the global problem from Homo sapiens to Robo sapiens. He is a partner for Justice and Human Rights Watch and a member of the President's Council, Silver Level, in the Chicago Council on Global Affairs. He was chosen for the Top 101 Industry Expert publication twice, recognized with the numerous Who's Who and the National Association of Distinguished Professionals. Looking back, Dr. Layman wants us to know that he has been doing everything in his power to try to get through to his fellow human beings. Looking forward, he will continue to fight for mankind. He hopes his findings in the field of robotics can somehow reach a bigger audience. He is begging for mankind to listen and for us to stand together in order to preserve humanity before it's too late.